Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well this fine Friday. A little wet and windy in the UK here day. Let's swap on over to the main scene. Good afternoon, all. I hope you're doing well. Good morning for those in the US and other parts of the world. Pansy, Kevin Prod, and Fishy Boy, Dream, Dutchman, Linnaeus, Apophis, and Sakarox, and John's back. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to you all, whichever time zone you're in. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. We're getting all ready for seeing what's been happening in the world of gold making. You're going to see what we've got in the mailbox. Oh, wow.
John's back just subscribed. Popping things off.
Popping things off exactly on the start of the stream with your first sub. Thank you so much. That is amazing. 6 months as well. That is lovely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's have a whole lot of emotes for you. Thank you so much. There we go. Pop those in. Thank you, John's back. Your support is very, very much appreciated. Really is. So, thank you. Excited for your new hat. Yes, you've now got the blue hat for the 6 months one. Well, then we start getting into Oreo hat territory a bit later on. That's always good. And we've got lots and lots of things to look forward to today. Probably a bit of Torghast, dare I say, a bit of the Maw as well. We need to look at our restocking and relisting of everything as well. Helping so far, Dream? Oh, fantastic. Glad that's working for you. And Yusufson, good day to you too. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. Better start the proceedings with at least going through our auctions, because things have been sort of... Oh, I haven't listed anything on them this morning, so we better go check. Make sure everything is on first and foremost. So let's have a look. Lizzlren, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. I was hopeful then for a minute. I was got some callous hide sales, but it looks like I didn't there. I was looking at those. Right, okay, let's deal with these expires, get those through. Lizzlren, how are you? Hope your day is going well. And Brookie, thank you also for the follow. Lovely to have you here. I'm just going to do ours. This would normally be our morning routine, going through opening up the mail, checking the mailbox, and restocking on our items. We'll do this first and foremost, go through all our characters, get all that sorted, and then we can have a look at what has been selling, what we need to do to progress our characters further forward. So I'm thinking things like skinning and mining and herbalism would be good, as well as leveling up those characters. That would be quite good, as well as doing my things I need to do for Samadan, which is pretty much the more Torghast as well. We'll have a check, see what that's like, and my Covenant emissaries as well, my callings. We'll have a look at those, see if there's anything we can do easily at this point. Made me a gold farm with TSM. Oh, fantastic, Briggy. I hope you're enjoying it. That's the main thing. Are you having fun? And Devin, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? How's your day going? It's very rainy here in the UK. But, I hope your day is good. 72. Do we have any spare? We'll keep all of that for now. Let's just deal with all the expires in small chunks. That should be enough for now, certainly. Keep going on this front, definitely. Get all our auctions on. We're currently at just over 500,000 gold, but that said, we do have a fair amount in the mailbox to have a look at, so we'll go through those presently, certainly. Since 3 days, 136k earned. That's very good, Brookie. Very good. What are you doing for your gold making? Are you literally going out and farming, skinning and gathering herbs and things? Well, Petman, wanted to say thank you for all the great content. Reached 1 million today using your tips and guides. Started with 10k before pre-batch. Wow, that is amazing. That's such a lovely milestone to hit, the 1 million. Very big psychological one. So congratulations on that. That is fantastic. And we have a whole lot of Brutosaurus in for you. That is brilliant. Congratulations. 1 million gold. Just the sound of saying it is really good. You're doing good. Excellent, Devon. Good to hear. Good afternoon, Will. How are you? Hope you're doing well. How goes your callous hides? I have not checked the price of them today yet. I have to have a look at that. Probably ought to check the price of all my herbs and things as well, see if I can get those a little bit cheaper. I'll just go through and grab everything else first. A lot of skin still with the crafting tab. Look which leather cooking sell well, and then do max 5 at a time. That's pretty good actually, Brookie. That's a good solid strategy, definitely. Feeling a bit off today, are you, Will? Sorry to hear that. Not logged into WoW. That's fair enough. I mean, we don't necessarily... Never feel like you have to log in. It's always got to be something you do willingly as a bit of fun and relaxation. Once it gets to that point where you feel like you have to, then I think a little bit of the enjoyment does go. Which is never a good thing, certainly. I'm scared to check the various callous highs prices on your server. And I know how you feel. I just don't know what price they're going to be here at the moment. There's not a great deal I can do with them. If you copied it correct. Yes, basically that is find a steady gold maker and then add to it and diversify is kind of like how I would definitely recommend, certainly. So if it's working, then that's good to hear. I need to do something about my Grim Veiled stuff, because I think that all this rank 1 stuff, just throwing it on all the time, is not getting me where I want to go. So I may start investing a little bit in those legendaries, rank 2s and 3s. We'll have to see. Let's deal with all the other bits and pieces first. Bit like a chore, going to level, avoid Elf Hunter and some tame some rare pets as a fun side project. Yeah, absolutely. Do something that just brings a bit of variety to it, certainly. That's got stuck. Why has that got stuck? Oh no, it's coming through. Just going a bit slow, perhaps. Give that a little while. Have a look. No, okay, that looks like it is stuck. Let's do expired again. Oh, there it is, coming through. There we go. Okay, everything's coming through. That's better. I was worried for a minute then. Mailbox getting stuck is never a good thing. So 21,000 so far. A few bits in here. Rich purple silk shirt. Oh, I haven't sold one of those in a while. 2,800. It's a good price for that. Ever since the rich purple silk shirt stopped being purple, it's never had quite the sales that it used to have. Which is a shame, because it was really nice having it as a sort of epic looking item with all your other things. And I can see why people always had it as a slot, definitely. But now that they changed that, it's quite a while ago now, but it does make things... what's price of Sinful Revelation? 9,400. Okay, still a small profit based on my Eternal Crystal price. I have to look at those as well. Like you're saying, scared to look at the Callous Hide price. I'm scared to look at the Eternal Crystal price as well. Because that's always one that I see plummeting now. That people are selling it more and more. Or at least keep an eye on things. So that's all done. There we are. And what else have we got? A few more bits. Oh, now I've got some more gold coming in. 64,000. That's a big jump up. There we are. Down to 1k over 2 days on your server. Down 1k. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, what's the actual price though? Is it like 2 or 3, or is it actually 1k? Hamish, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Right, here we go. It's got a few bits. Eternal Agility. We have... we did sell some enchanted Lithium bar. That's good. Let's have a look, see what everything else we've got on is. Let's just post these on and have a look. There we go. Enchanted Lightless Silk literally just sold. That's brilliant. Now, where's the Callous Hide? Oh, it's actually 1.1k. Wow, that is cheap. I daren't look at it here on Shadow Song because it's a double-edged sword. It means the ones I've currently bought are super expensive, but it does mean that other enchants might start seeing some profits, which is what I want eventually. I want the Eternal Crystal price to go down so that I can either buy them to make enchants for a profit, or I can... Well, that's the main thing, really. I just want to be able to buy them and make enchants for a profit, really. I don't necessarily want to go out and get some myself, unless I find a really cheap way of getting them, in which case then I can sell them for a profit. Mr. 44, thank you so much for the follow. How are you today? I've got a few things about to expire. Lightless Silk, 5,200. Let's just have a look. Enchanted Lithium bar. Heavy Callous Hide, down to 6,400. Okay, and then the lithium bar, we've got some on already, so those are a small profit, and that's a good profit on the callus hide, but probably competitive looking at that, so I have to have a look at that one. Let's also have a look whilst we're here, actually. Enchanting mats. Don't need the seasonal stuff. So we've got eternal crystals down to 4,300 looking at this. So I bought now I bought some for that 3,500. Now they've been all bought up and the price has gone back up. I was so tempted to buy more of them, but I missed out on that. I've got 2 left, so that should be okay. Sacred shards are a good price at 240. That means that I can use the sinful bracers, not sinful, the Shadowlands cuffs to make those, and the soul dust is a good price based on my desolate leather. So that's okay. We can work with that. Let's just have a look at the cloth as well whilst we're here. Shadowlands cloth. Lightless silk is at 133, so that's up again. Last time I bought that was more for 86, so no lightless silk for me. I should still have a little bit more. Got 705 in the bank according to that, but I may not have that. I need to double check that. See in case. Have another look. There we go. That wall looks huge, and it just shows no wall is too big. Yeah, it was 105, wasn't it? We saw yesterday, and now it's gone. It's all gone. Good afternoon, Zanzibar. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. We're looking at our lightless silk at the moment. Maybe I don't have any. That could be tricky. What's the updated lightless silk now? Oh yeah, no, you still say I have 705 in the bank. I just probably can't see it. Let's have a look at the reagent bank. There it is. Okay, we do have it in the reagent bank, so we can at least track that in there. That's good. Okay, happy with that. Okay, 11 Barbosa. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Anyone know about an auction house mount in Shadowlands? Started a bit late to save up for that in BFA. There isn't an auction house mount. The only thing you can do is get the brute saw on the black market auction house, which is anything from 5 million to 10 million, depending on what you can get it for. So it's still there, but it's just very, very expensive at the moment, sadly. Finish up layer 8 in both of the Torghast instances, so happy with that. Upgraded your legendary to rank 3 as well. Very nice, Sanderful, very nice. So rank 3 legendary, what item level does that go to? Yeah, gold, hashtag gold set for that one, definitely. That is decent. I need to look into my legendary, so I still haven't made one. I don't know what's best in slot. 225, okay, that's really good. I'm here sat at 154 still, so I'm way under par when it comes to content here. My Wakener's Frond is definitely not good here, so I've got stuff to do, definitely, looking at this. I mean, if I was to... What would a normal person do? I was thinking about this yesterday. How would a normal person use the auction house? Because they would go in here and they'd go, right, okay, I am now at this level, I will go here and I will look at upgrades only, and I will then search for armor cloth, I guess. I'll search for everything. Armor, filter, usable only, upgrades only. And I'd search and I'd have a look and see what can I get that's actually going to be good for me. So these are offhands, which are saying, well, why is that saying an upgrade at eye level 120? And this is all Grim Veiled. And then Dark Moon deck. I'd look at that and go, oh, okay, maybe I want to buy myself a Dark Moon deck. And I'd go, okay, that is item level 200. I've got stuff that's way under that, so maybe I want to get myself a Dark Moon deck. You're okay, sick but doing okay. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lambosa. I hope you feel better soon. And did I say good afternoon to you, Mushy? Good afternoon to you as well. Gone from 163 to 183 in 3 days' time, so pretty happy about that. So lots to do. Have you tried before the nerf, because it sounds insane before? Yeah, good Friday so far. Woke up pretty early, but enjoying playing today tons. That is fantastic. Hard before the nerf, but still doable, so imagine after the nerfs it might be a piece of cake for your druid. Yeah, I'd like to try as a discipline, or maybe even as a holy priest again. Literally don't know how to take your temperature. Oh really? We have a, since obviously we've had children and stuff, we have an in-ear thermometer that works really well. Or usually, if you're not sure about that, just the back of your hand on either your forehead or your knees, I think, would work. Yeah. Still coming, said everything will be implemented latest tonight, tomorrow, so depending on the time zones. Yeah, so we're not sure exactly how it's going to look yet, is it? Some were already implemented, weren't they? So I'm looking at stuff here. I see a lot of Grim-Veiled stuff. That is obviously something I want to filter out. But Dark Reach Mask, 176. I will then look at some of this other stuff. What is this Dark Reach stuff? It does look quite nice. And then we've got some actual item 190 stuff here. Then it starts getting expensive. And then Grim-Veiled stuff, obviously. Shadowghast necklace. Well-crafted piece of jewellery worthy being empowered by the runecrafter. So those are things that I could possibly look at. And then I look at the various epics here that are quite expensive. Like 213 for like gloves and all this kind of stuff. You'd probably aim here if you could and buy some of these, because those are pretty decent and big prices as well. So as a player looking to upgrade my gear, that would be the kind of process I would do. I'll be looking at this and looking at the eye level and looking at the price of things, looking at how much gold I had and seeing what I could pick up. So looking from that, the things I would be interested in doing would be the Dark Moon decks. Obviously I can make those. The Grim-Veiled stuff if I wanted to get a legendary off the ground. And that's about it at the moment. I don't see anything else that's currently an upgrade that isn't a legendary, that isn't epic and really big, a BOE epic that isn't massively priced. Interesting though, an interesting sort of like thought process to go through. Definitely nerfed broadcast. Did I put white kit on for? Oh, I haven't done that yet, Mushy. Hold on, let me do that whilst I remember. Pet. Oh, I don't have one. I'm sure I had one. Risen Saber Kitten is the only one I have at the moment. Okay, I might not have it, Mushy. So just skin and sell the mats, or do you craft them as well? Just skinning and selling mats at the moment. Working good so far, bought 3 tokens in a week. Yeah, I would go with that if you're still enjoying it. Eventually, maybe start putting it into the profession as well. That could work. Arista, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. I need to watch how to set up TSM videos again. Of course, you're more than welcome to have a look. It's in the air. Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic, Mushy. I hope the flight goes well. Do you have the dual crafter level to 60 or any of the armor crafters? Only this one, Samadan. I need to do that one. I have the filters turned on. Oh, hold on, let me have a look. Filter collected. Filter not collected. Let's have a look. Hold on. White. Bit slow. White kitten. There we go. Queen had 3 kittens. From Stormwind cost from Little Timmy. We can get that one from Little Timmy. That should be easy enough to do. Little Timmy, Stormwind City. Okay, let's go over and get that one. Little Timmy. Right, okay. Let's go out here. This way. That should be the other way. There we go. Skinning is madness right now, especially if you do with a meat farm combo. Those crafters are wiping you out there. Oh, going the wrong direction. Let's get up higher. There we go. Been selling the good mats and making all the pallid bone and desert leather into bone-bound knuckles and vendoring those. That's a good combination, actually, Staking Games. Or I would also make sure I level up my leatherworking with the spare materials that I have as well. There we go. There we go, that way. There we go. Parking lot in Stormwind on the channel. Actually, that's a good point. Rather than heading somewhere, I've actually got one in Stormwind. I always think of doing stuff. I forget going over to other characters. I always think with the one character. But there we go. Let's go through Feng Shui. You're over here. That's better. It's like 2,000 on your realm. You can't. So I can imagine the profits. Yeah, that is really expensive. Oops, wrong window. There we go. Composite bow is still good if you can get the pallid bones and desert leather cheap enough. Yeah, that's another one as well. Yeah. Yeah, the bow and the knuckles are options, I think, there. So, little Timmy. Okay, let's have a look. Hold on, I might need to help with the kittens for a minute. Hold on. Oh no, maybe not. Right, okay. I think I found a nice hyperspawn place where it's easy to farm. Is there any way you can send you a message with a picture? Discord usually works well for that, Ramza. Heavy Callus was... Hold on, let me just... Or pop it in the server as well. Discord is another option there. Heavy Callus was 3.1 on Shadowsong yesterday. It was selling a lot at that price. A bit exhausted from farming though, exactly, yeah. 2 tunes at level 60. Both want to switch... you want to switch covenants on. Big yikes. Ouch, yeah, that does take you back a little bit. Let me just find... wow, little Timmy. Where are you? Level 5 kitten vendor who wanders around by the looks of things. Okay, let's go see if we can find ourselves Timmy. Little root. He spawns over there and then goes round, apparently. Put it in useful stuff. That'll be good. Let's have a look. That's Craggle. Let's go around here and have a look. We're looking for little Timmy. Then where does he go? Crossing around. Try around here. Maybe it's Christmas. Maybe he's off getting presents for his kittens. Could be. Oh, here comes. There's the children. Jimmy, Mikey, Stephen, Twain, Jimmy, none of those. And then where do you go down here? You're down and back to the area. Okay, we'll go this way. There's a rat. Not that one. The plane is in a hurry. What have we got here? Elizabeth Birdsong. I guess we go back this way. Well, there is a chance he's over this way, I think. Can't see him here. Hold on. Here's my map. Oh no, Cathedral Square. We go in the middle. Okay. We go inside Cathedral Square and out the other side. Who was that? That was Nathan. We need to have a look in here. Saw someone there. That's Lucas. So many little children everywhere. Right there. Got some there. No, can't see him. Right, let's look from the top. Try the route again. Go reverse. There's you walking around. There's the cart person. There's Donna and William. Lots of children around. Okay. I'm struggling here, yeah. Children everywhere. Can't be Children's Week already. Not quite. I don't see anything here, yeah. A picture of the map. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. There's a few here. You're all talking. Head chef's over here. Candyland is there. Not having much luck finding him here. There. Did I miss a message in the chat? Hold on. Where did I go? Okay. Here's a rare spawn. Touchdown exactly 1 hour. Ah, okay. It's a rare spawn, so not always around. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mushy. Okay, we'll have to be parked here, and we'll wait. Have to wait for him another time. Where does he spawn? Let's have a look. He spawns and despawns at the circle. He walks in a counterclockwise pattern. So he spawns and despawns. Over here. There we go. And wait for him to come round at that point. Wondered who that was for a minute then. Okay. Let's leave him logged out. There we go. We can have a look. Hopefully we can get that. Remind me again later, and we'll jump back and have a look. There we go. Right, I missed loads of stuff there. Everyone coming in. I was looking for little Timmy, or I could go and buy it as well. Real Ginny, good afternoon to you as well. Sorry, I missed you coming in. And Willie Gnome Creatives as well. Lovely to have you here. I was about to ask him to put down a white kitten in honour of Mushy's is flying at the moment from flying in for them to pick up. So we're just getting a kitten for Mushy in game. Let's have a look and see where we're at here. Where's the Discord? We'll have a look. Useful stuff. This spot. Okay. Point we're looking in that picture, like a canyon, you can see a cushion, has a few mobs around it. These hyperspawn really quickly. Didn't try it again. Okay. Whereas Hero's Rest is there. Oh yes, down in that little canyon. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And got Desert Leather as far as you can remember. Okay. Again, 2 mobs all the time. I think the broken handle more than that. To get any more. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that one. Right, let me just jump back here and we'll get Samadan we need to go over here, back into this way. Oh, we sold gingerbread cookie for 150 gold. Fantastic. What else is sold at the moment? Enchanted Lightless Cell. There's a few stuff that's about to disappear here as well. I wanted on Samadan to just go through and do a couple of other bits as well, but what we ought to do first is go through our other characters and just list on their auctions. First and foremost. With the World Quest and the Cave. I'm not sure if it is. I think that's slightly higher up. The one... Isn't that one over this direction? I'm thinking. I remember it being over here. Because that's the other direction, just in here. Thinking about it, just make that a little bit bigger. Or is that... I was sure it was on the left, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's down... Yeah, down here is the other one. I need to take this map off as well. Only when... That's my Gathermate routes. /routes. Map drawing, auto show, hide. Fishing, always show. Only while tracking. Herbalism, only while tracking. Treasure, notes, we'll leave on. Mining as well, only while tracking. Only with profession would be good for that one. There we go, that should be better. There we go. World Quest for the Antlers is up. You recommend you check that one out. Okay. Yeah, I haven't. That was mentioned yesterday, wasn't it? I haven't seen the Antlers one. But the Bados one, yeah. That was the spot in the canyon. Okay. The quest was up when you did that. Ah, okay. There we are. What add-on is that? The routes add-on is the one that gives me the lines and stuff for maps. We weren't actually doing routes at the time, but that was just giving me my... This is a route for mining at the moment, going around over here. But we're actually looking at a skinning spot over here. Reach out to you before getting a thermometer to check your temperature. I have had strange symptoms. Been concerned a bit despite the likelihood of being low. Never usually have headaches and a fever. So, sorry to hear that, Edinburgh. So if you are concerned, really do go and see your doctor, make an appointment. You found that on 4 hours yesterday. It's even a good spot when there are no world quests. Okay, so a nice steady one is worth it then. Good to hear. Dr. Google doesn't help either. Yeah, unless you're already a med student. Yeah. Just in case, definitely. And depending on where you are, there are non-emergency numbers you can call as well, which is useful for these kind of things. Wasting their time if you didn't have a fever. No, I don't think they're not too concerned. Any experience I've had is they always say better to get it checked out is what I've always heard repeated. But if you're not sure yourself, yeah, if you had the symptoms, knowing the temperature is obviously a good thing to have. Having a thermometer, we've always had one since we've had children, so it's kind of always been a staple of our house. They are handy. We've got some good sales here. Healing potion, flask of the undertow. Let's grab all the other bits, put those back on. 69,000. I've got 13,000 left, so I'll just see what I can sell with what I've got now. But we might have to restock. We'll check the herb prices though. Might be a bit little late in the day for herbs, depending on what price they are. We'll maybe have to buy a few. Let's have a look. Sort this out. There we go. There we go. Okay, so what have we got? Death Blossom, Rising Glory are all cheap. Vigil's Torch, Marrow Root is still expensive. Smart average buy price is 144. It's now at 170. Nightshade 161. Widow Bloom is on point at the moment, 115. No actual change in that. I've got 100 in my bags already. It's Marrow Root's the problem. Marrow Root I want to go out and get. Yeah, the BFA pots are still doing well, so definitely have both of those on at the moment if you're an alchemist. Restock it all, as Danny said. How are you, Danny? Lovely to have you here. Why do I leave gold in the mail? I tend to like to make screenshots so I can do a collection at the sort of like during the week, because I'm doing like a weekly gold making summary. So I tend to like to just get a bulk until I actually need the gold. I'll leave it in there for the moment. Yeah, it's a horrid farm for Marrow Root. I liked the one that I linked in the Wowhead. That was good. I've tried that a little bit certainly. And I'm at 24. Always a joy to catch the stream. Always a joy to have you here, Ahmed. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's go through. So, okay, we've got a lot of stuff here. My auctions, I bet you there's a lot here. What would we need to restock on if we're going to do this? Tell me, TSM. This is a Shadowlands. Okay, mainly Spectral Agility. If we can make some of those, that's good. We've got a little bit of Widow Bloom here. Spectral Ability is 380 profit. based on my prices at the moment, so that's good. Experience level to determine if made a mistake is non-existence. Always nice to see big numbers of gold in your mailbox. Yeah, that's true actually. And you accomplished something. Yeah, there is that as well. Definitely. Healing potion is Death Blossom and the Rune Etched Vials. That's fine. We can do some of those at the same time. Slimecrumb, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. I've been very actively. No need to apologise at all. It's just lovely to have people here when they can make it. There's never any expectation. Okay, let's try some healing potions whilst we're here. Phantom Fire would be nice. We need the Marrow Root for that. Marrow Root and Nightshade, Marrow Root and Widow Bloom for all of those, if they were a decent price. Or at least put these on that we do have. Guess we could probably check for Silas just in case. No, we haven't got one there anyway. I'll make some anchor weed whilst I'm here. There we go. And then we'll post those back on. Right, saving with gold mail till the next morning. Waking up to 100 to 200k mailbox brightens your day. Yes, that's a good way to do it, definitely. I'm going to run a post scan here. Mine's over a few days at the moment, so it is slowly accumulating. But yeah, if I need the gold, then I'll open it up. For the moment, I'm keeping hold of it just so that I can do a screenshot to see what's been selling throughout the week. Ideally, just gives me a nice indicator of performance at the moment. Doing the Pandaria farm and selling the mats, or doing Trillium and so forth. I haven't in a long while. I know some people certainly still do. Okay, I'm going to go through log out and put everyone else on. You take the shiny goodness if there's gold. Yes, definitely. Right, missives. Missives hit and miss at the moment. We still need a decent price for my inscription. Yes, they do stack them. They're selling on my server. I think people just go with them because they're a bit cheaper. Supposed to be crafting sky columns. I am, real Ginny. I just keep forgetting and I've run out of stock. So I've completely forgotten that market at the moment. I haven't made enough at the moment. So many other things I keep forgetting. Oh, a couple of nice missives of haste there. That's good. What else have we got? Glyphs. Glyphs again doing okay. And another Soulkeeper Spire is nice there. Those I got sent over from Awakening because I wanted to work out how many I was getting. I'm going to pick those up for now. I can always send that Marrow Root back. Where's the Marrow Root? Because I'm not going to mill it, certainly. That's Death Blossom. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Send Marrow Root back to Awakening. You can have that back. There we go. Now you're crafting braces again. You've run out of soul dust. Ouch. Yeah, it's the never-ending process. Craft, sell, craft again. Goblin Glider for you is selling really well. Yes, Dream, it's very good. I've got a good consistent number of sales myself on that one. Right, okay, so we'll post on what we have. Probably restock a little bit here. I was saying it's time people started using Shadowlands Flask raids. And yours is still okay with using BFA pots. Yeah, I've never gotten into the habit of using potions, which I think is my downfall when it comes to doing content. Is A, my gearing, and B, my not using everything to my ability. For some reason, all the Druid shapeshifting glyphs are in high demand last night. None of the auction house people were spamming trade chat asking to get some. Oh really? I wonder why at that point. Andy Key, happy Friday, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Is it wet and rainy where you are? Because it certainly is here. So we've got all those up, that's good. Let's go and see what we need to restock on those. Let's clear those off and pop these on. Missive of Haste, just a couple of those. We need some Tranquil Ink for that. So Tranquil Ink is the Nightshade one. I do have some Nightshade that I just got sent over, so I'll use that. Where is my... not those ones. Missive of Haste just sold again, so Tranquil ink, there's tranquil pigment. We need to mill. Can we mass mill? Nightshade, we can do one mass mill of nightshade. That will give me 6, and then that can make 6 inks. There we go. Fuse use potions and such, rather die than use the gold and possibly survive. basically that's the thing. You've hit it on the head, Sith Lord. Surprisingly useful for open world farming, questing. Might be worth using them, especially as you'd be slightly slower on the gearing curve. That's a good point, Real Jenny, definitely. Having been loving your inscription, made about 50,000 on those. Makes you feel like you're throwing gold away when you use potions. Yeah, me too. Having a difficult time keeping shards in stock for the enchants. Yeah, we did have a whole load on at a decent price for the eternal crystals, but the shards are tricky as well. Yeah, crystals. Yeah, crystals are basically just they're dropping in price at the moment, definitely. What else did I need to make here? Let's see with haste. A couple of those. We'll do those now. As people seem to be doing stuff. There we go. But in raids, it's often the difference between making the kill or not. Yeah, so when you're in a raid environment, definitely. See, I'm tempted to start thinking about making Dark Moon cards, blank cards of those. Dark Moon card of death we can do. So we don't have the blank cards, so just to have to start making those cards, wouldn't we, to start going through, and then the price of our deck will be based on how many cards on average it takes us to fill a deck, I think. Or looking for ones you can find on the auction house, and then making a deck yourself would be the other option here. I said to order a test at a facility near you. Okay, there you go, 11 Bubbo. So at least you've got something in the process there. Something you can do, certainly. A lot more market people running Mythic Zero for the weekly and disenchanting a lot of gold, yeah. Got about 10 this morning from gear you couldn't push. You couldn't use, plus it's LFR is out. Yeah, so all of that will definitely help. Dark Firewater is so cheap. There's about 100 out from multiple sellers last night for 20 gold each. I'm not sure, is it, do people bother using it, or do they just use the Shadowlands Gathering enchant now? Dual crafting cuffs or leatherworking stuff to disenchant for shards. Wish you knew how to make a spreadsheet for that. Snack 'em. Definitely on the cards. We need to do one. Definitely the dual crafting, leatherworking, and tailoring all need to go into a group, and we can do a Bracer Shuffle spreadsheet. It's on the list, definitely. Belagar, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just buy it up. It's a great flip. There we go. Let's see what happens. Dumping their stock and others just posted at the same amount. Could be. Firewater doesn't stack. You can stack 20 at a time for Darkmoon Firewater, so it's not too bad. You hit 4 million liquid today and 16 million in sales on a low pop. Oh, that is fantastic, Gerard. Really nice. That's a huge amount. Congratulations. I'll put some more missives of haste on. There we go. The Firewater stacks with the Gathering enchant. Yeah. Oh, you mean stacks as in stacks on top of it? I don't know. I'd have to test it out. Do I have any? I could probably test it out on. I'd have to have a look in my guild bank. Yeah. Yeah. Started gobbling when pre-patch hit. That's really good. 4 million in that time is fantastic. Right. Samadan done for now. Let's go through, just get the other auctions on. Let's get that done first, and then we can go back to Samadan, check his progression first and foremost. Back to 11.6, but you have to spend soon again. That's your fluctuating point at the moment, Mushy, definitely. Wasn't as cautious, you just bought them all up. They are now they are 1.75k. Oh, right, okay. You bought an auction house account and then it snowballed from there. Oh, very nice. So was your 4 million from flipping stuff, or was it from crafting professions and things? Composite crossbow, sold one of those, that's good. Let's do all that. Let's pick up all of these to start off with. Crafting and flipping, never farming. That sounds pretty solid to me. Right, okay, there's a few random bits in here. Armor kit's doing well, weapons, burnished inscription bag there. So we'll post that back on. Not sure. Someone's missing 8,000 gold to get some Umbra hide leggings, which is that one. Okay, hold on. Missing 8,000 gold. How much gold do I have on me? Where are you? Trade City. I don't think on. No, they are on the same one. No, I'll leave that for now. I was tempted to just do a random. Sure, you can have that, but I have no idea their background. Decent sniper string for, say, materials. For materials, I would look at my smart average buy price more than anything else, and then maybe incorporate something to do with DB market as a fallback, and then use a percentage based on that. It's just a question of having the group set up. It's the kind of thing I did with my. I did use sniper, but I used it as a shopping operation before. Did I post everything on? No, I didn't. There we go. Although, to be fair, like you said, well, they can farm that in 10 minutes, certainly. Compendium trinket and glyph in the pre-patch, then Darkman cars, dual crafting, enchanting when it was profitable, then Legos, and missive, and lots of missives. There you go, George. That is a great tactic. I've seen a lot of people using similar methodologies to get a lot of gold. There we are, someone else is helping. It's good to see people coming together. Do you have more in-depth for what coming up? Not necessarily. Oh, Danny, thank you so much for giving out 2 subs. That's so kind of you. Thank you. First and foremost, so much. That is brilliant. You are very, very kind. Thank you so much. There we go. Dream and Inenta, congratulations on getting a sub from Danny. That's very, very kind of you. To have a more in-depth one coming up. So for my sniper guide, not really, because for me, sniper is not necessarily something I use a lot myself. I find that with the way the new auction house works, a shopping operation does pretty much 80% of the work already, I would say. But yes, it's still an option though to look into it a bit more. Certainly, see what else there is doable there. Restock wise, armor kits, inscription bad, a shadow scale helm is there as well. Okay, that all seems reasonable. We'll start with that. Craft raw beast hide on the auction house. Open the task list and sorcerer's heir from there. Okay, what's the raw beast hide for? Let me just double check that. Is that for the armor kit, bone-bound knuckles? Oh, that's the burnished inscription bag. Okay, that's fine. We definitely do need that. Let's go through and just pop those on. So we need sorcerer's heir, auction house. How's the auction house looking for raw beast hide? Hit and miss here. Oh, there's lots on at a good price of 2 gold. Smart average buy is 3 gold 50. So in which case I'm going to take myself a good stock of this. So I have some. There we go. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Spoken like a true hoarder. That's my philosophy. There we go. We'll pop some of this in the bank. Still be a good idea to go into the Lego market. Seems like everyone does. Here, rank 1s and 2s supposed to be unprofitable to make as of now. Yes, I think so. I would still go into them if you've got the gold you want to put into it, certainly. Okay, we've got a bit more here. What's my reagent bank looking like? That's looking quite full as well. So I'll just pop in 11, 12 of those. That should be fine for now. There we go. And grab the other stuff from the guild bank. Oops, wrong way. There we go, that's better. And we'll grab all of that. And then we need some heavy desolate leather and some burnished leather to craft. We also need to do these as well, so we'll do those at the same time. Do our cooldowns, there we are. Neither real Ginny. I'm talking about hoarding materials. Right, let's craft these, get those done. That bank is magnificent, Danny, I think, is what you're looking for. Magnificently full. Spiritual leather craft, my burnished leather. What's this for? Oh, for this one. Okay, that's using... What's that using up? Spiritual... That's using my primal spirits, isn't it? Spiritual leather craft. Yeah, I've got... How many do I have? 144. I could turn that into primal bloods and things like that, I know. How much is the burnished leather itself? I can't... What do I need for the daily cooldown? I need to set up my leather workshop for that as well. But as this is quite profitable anyway... 740... Well, it's not that profitable actually, looking at that. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we've done it now anyway. It's in the list. Let's craft everything. Yeah, so many BFA mats. Yes, there is a lot of BFA mats in there. One thing you're afraid to lose money. You have 4 million but never invest more than one. Terrified to make a bad decision. That's absolutely fine, George. I think that's a very sensible way to look at it. And then as you get more gold, then you'll feel less risk averse as things go. Okay, real Ginny, I'll sort a guild tab for you. We'll do that as well. Yeah, it's just me hoarding more than anything else. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much, second, definitely. It's one of those things that, you know, either you can rush through it and try and get all the gold right at the beginning, or you can just take your time and still pick up some steady sales along the way. I'm more of a slow and steady sales kind of person. As you can see, my gold is still just like at 500,000. I'm at a comfortable level with my gold making. I'm not rushing for anything in particular. I'm just enjoying the journey as it is. Yeah. Hoarding, admitting you have a problem is the first definitely, Cheryl, Dave. And how are you, Dave? Good to have you here. Right, let's sort out a guild tab for you whilst we're here. Right, okay, I jumped too far there. Now there's got a whole lot of stuff here I need to actually sell, looking at this. This is all a bit of a mess, definitely. Let's start with... Oh, there's some Dark Moon Firewater. We're going to check that. We'll check that when we're out and about with one of our gatherers. See if that works. We'll start at the top. We'll do this one because that one looks relatively messy already. It's got some Goblin Glider kits in there as well. Twisted Corridors of Torghast now. Now they took away all the fun of it. Yes, Mr. Honkit, they did nerf it, didn't they? Or are still worthing it. Some of those pieces sell for a high amount on our best for power leveling. I've not got them on, Danny, but yes, I have heard good things about those. The PvP gear, I'm just kind of learning all the recipes on everyone with Discovery. I've got it on Samadan and on El Morte, my blacksmith, so I just need to finish off leatherworking. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely need to sort this bank out. There's a whole load of crafted stuff here that I need to get rid of. Contenders, Revenant stuff and things like that. I don't even have any on the auction house at the moment. And to organise my guild bank, I use Sushi Sort. It's very, very handy. I've got a link to it here. There we go. I'll give you a link to it. It's very good. As is really messy. Let's do a second one, Ginny, as it's in a terrible state. Let's just clear all this out. Throw it into how much can you pull at once before you get stunned. Oh, really? Okay. There we go. One extra for you, definitely. Doing it manually is definitely annoying. Just something, I mean, I would use Addy bags if Addy bags did guild banks, but they don't, because of obviously other people can use the guild bank. If you kept on sorting it with Addy bags all the time, it would be a right mess. Although Addy bags doesn't actually sort it, it just sorts the display of something. So maybe there's something you could do there. Yeah, I'm still very slow and cautious when it comes to doing Torghast. Perhaps that's my issue when I play. I don't power through it. You burned through floor 8 today. Prop Pally and Feral Druid Friend. Okay. And it was easy enough, was it? Yeah. The categories are really good in Addy bags, definitely. Especially with the TSM ones, adding those in as well. There we go. That's looking a little bit neater. Just need to sort something out with all those these all crafted bits and pieces when I was leveling up. A-Spec 50, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm a long way off of doing a lot of stuff here. We have more to do. Did I craft the things I needed to craft? Yes, I did. Did I put them on the auction house? Yes, I did. Okay, fantastic. Let's go back to the mailbox and jump onto our next character. If I'm rushing your legendary, doing the lower floors is more time efficient anyway. More soul ash from the lower levels than the higher ones. Oh, really? Could just be able to pull a few mobs at once instead of a single pull. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. Getting geared up is the next thing. You prefer Bagnon or Elf UI? Absolutely. It's one of those things. You use it all the time, so you've got to have something that you're comfortable with, definitely. I'll have a look, see how things are at the moment. We'll get the restocks done, get all the characters listing on with their auctions, and then we'll have a look. 632 gold, not a huge amount here. I need to do the thing Commander Bond was talking about, and I've talked about in my own videos, about making some downgraded armour and putting that on. I think that will be useful. All the ash from all the prior falls in one run. So that does help them from that sense, definitely. Like, how much can you grind a week at this point? Is it still 1200? One bag layout than anti-bags ones, so you can see that. Yeah. And Ruta Sunaka, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Right, that's the wrong button. That's the right one. Let's go post this on. Got a lot of stuff here. I need to organise this a bit better. I need to organise it a lot better, in fact. Let's just go through. If any of this uncanny stuff sells, I'll be happy. Not necessarily crafting any more at this point. It's going to be mainly for looks, I imagine. There's quite a few. Yeah, I'm going to be losing gold over time if I keep on putting this much uncanny gear on. The same with the other stuff as well. Especially if my mailbox is at 600 gold. That's not really effective use of my time, because these are quite cheap at this price. I need to put on something a bit better, I think. Evelyn, good afternoon. I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? Let's just move this over here. That's better. You have one piece of uncanny. It's hit and miss. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is just my leftover stock. If I can sell it, that's then great. If not, then I'll just keep on listing it for the moment. I've only got my restock only tells me to make one of each now anyway, so I have minimised it as much as possible when it comes to restocking. That's the main thing. Mindesai, thank you so much for the follow. Hope I got your name right. That's the problem with farming and levelling. You've been doing. You're so behind everyone else in terms of eye level and progression. You can always catch up, and prices and farming will never be this good. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a good attitude to have. Basically, make hay while the sun shines, as they say. 2 pieces of uncanny a week. Yeah, it's not a lot, is it? I get the odd sale here and there. How are we doing? 512. Not a huge amount in other people's mailboxes, so we'll go through and just grab the last character, Bridget. Get her sorted with her Goblin glider kits at least. The green gear from Shadowlands is better, exactly, and cheaper, but it's either for transmog or it's something people are familiar with, I guess. Just making gold off the market is awesome. Your wife's doing mythics and raiding. You just don't care yet. Yeah, exactly. There's always a time for it. I felt like with BFA I was just way out of the whole dungeoning kind of side of things, and I do feel I missed out a little bit on that. So I would like to do a bit more this time round. Not sure if that was our door or not. Let me just check one moment. Be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. Had a post arrive. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Right. Okay, what did I miss? Hybrid requirement. And it's the same level requirement. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Definitely. You made 2.2 million so far this expansion just from farming. I mean, that's brilliant. That's really good. But avoid the big risk. Yeah, exactly. Just farm and stick it on the auction house. So we've got a few sales here, nothing huge. Let's go over here. And let's pop the rest of the expires on. Do a restock here. Other BFA professions other than engineering and alchemy. For goldmaking at the moment. Tailoring, still doing well. Deep sea bags is doing well for me at the moment. What else BFA wise? The jewel crafting, the Kraken's eyes, no, Leviathan's eyes are still selling. Leviathan's eye of intellect. 2 weeks ago I was the only one with 168 rings in the neck market. Did a killing selling over 100 jewels per day. That's brilliant, Gaps. Yeah, I'm way behind on that. I'm not even level 60 here on my jewel crafter. Shadowsong gathering power, yes, definitely. The materials here are doing very well, as Will said. Definitely. Right, okay. So that's... Oh, I didn't check the auctions actually. That's posted on. We can at least just check the restocking here. Few bits and pieces. Jeweled Onyx Panther we still need to do actually. We sold one of those. So we can make all of that-ish. We need 3 Orbs of Mystery. It's a Ruby and a Sapphire Panther we need. Do we? I didn't realise I'm missing both of those. Okay, we have one. We need another couple. Then River's Heart is from the alt. Orb Mystery from the vendor. Jade, Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, do I have... Hold on. Okay, it's the Jeweled Onyx one that needs 3. Right, yes, of course. Yes, we do need to do this one then. Right, so this is going to be necessary at this point. So let's go over here. expired auctions, dual crafting, crafts. We need the mats for these, switch to earthen for those, and we need to get these from the vendor. So Bridget, you need to head off to not Ring of Fates. I guess Stormwind's going to be your best option here. Then Pandaria after that would be the way forward, I would say. Yeah. I forget this is the one that needs all the other panthers to make the bonus one, definitely. There we go. A versatile lace strike choker just sold. So I'll go grab this. Get ourselves some more bits and pieces. Not sure how much gold have I got on this character. Let's have a look. 148,000. We should be alright here. Jeweled Forest. Jade Forest. Jade Forest is here. There we go. Commander Bond, good day to you. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. How's your day shaping up so far? We're just in the middle of getting ourselves some restocks on. We don't need the onyx eggs now, actually. I can go. Can I clear that? Remove waypoint or clear waypoint. That's it. We don't need that one. Then we're heading over here somewhere, this direction. Let's have a look at our map. Yeah, that will do. Up into the hills. I love Pandaria, it's brilliant. Next character I level up, it will be through Pandaria. Definitely. Just enjoying the scenery and the clouds and everything. Although Shadowlands is great art style. That is really nice. Lots of stuff I still want to see on that front. Yeah. Still getting woken up for school, then you can focus on gold making. Fantastic. Elahoof, good morning, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. So I'm reset the Soldust market. It's been over 30 gold for several days now, and the price of shrouded cloth fell to 1 gold 8. Well, there's an opportunity if ever I saw one. Crafting your heart out with bracers. Yeah. How's the desolate leather looking? Because that may even be cheaper. I never played Pandaria whilst it was current, and I kind of wish I had, because it looks a lot of fun. Right, where am I in the map here? I need to be down here. Find my friendly Orb of Mystery vendor. Oh, I should have looked to see if there are any on the auction house, actually. Sometimes there are. Yeah. In the general chat. What was it, Jenny? Let me have a look. General. Wow. That's a lot of thread. Is that the one you mean? You spent a lot of gold on thread. Right, where are you? There you are. Always in a similar place. Now I know where to look for you. Right. Orb of Mystery. 1, 2, 3. Whilst I'm here. Yeah, they're on for 19,300 historically. Doesn't look like there's any on the auction house at the moment though. Yeah. The gold sink is the thread. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Versatile selenium ring. What else do we need? Different. We need to craft those. Switch to earthen and Samadan for the others. Let's go back to Ring of Fates first, and then we'll go and do the character swaps we need to get the other materials we need here. And then we should be able to craft our other panthers to make the combined panther that we can then sell for, hopefully. When you came back to WoW for 4 years, you love your trips to different zones for the memories. Never played BFA though. That's fair enough. I mean, BFA's, it's kind of like in recent memory now for a lot of people, so I can see it's nice. It's a nice one, but a lot of people are kind of fed up with it slightly. Let's go over to Earthen. Let's look at these. Earthen, you have I almost feel like each day I should spend that day on just one character, but there's always so much to do on each of the characters, I end up just jumping between them all eventually anyway. Be a nice way to sort of progress them, certainly. Yeah, it feels like ages ago. It's Shadowlands is fantastic. It's a great expansion. I mean, a lot of people said they didn't like BFA, but I really enjoyed BFA. And just having, what do I need to do? Oh, you're saying buy from the auction house. I could have done that as Primordial Ruby and River's Heart. I could have done that as, oh, you've checked it already, have you? I wonder. Primordial Ruby and River's Heart. Let's go over to other characters instead. Let's have a look. What do I need? Primordial Ruby and River's Heart. Yeah, you've changed now. We're going to get it from the alts. Okay, let's log back in then and get that one. How much are going with the Panthers in my servers? For me, this one is quite a decent price. Especially because of Goldmaking. Yeah, I mean, Goldmaking and getting the whole Brutasaur journey was the big highlight for me. Even though I did that fairly early on in the expansion, just having that as a target and then building your goal back up afterwards was really good. You're really enjoying